Hello, everyone. Good to see everybody already in the live stream. Welcome to the live chat. Say hello in the live chat if you have not already. It'll be good to hear from everyone. Let us know your team name. Enjoy the Christmas tree in the background as well, of course, with the pizza slice and anything else you might be able to find within the live stream itself too. But yes, wonderful to have everyone for another edition of Trivia Club. Live from this Trivia Clubhouse. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes' time at around 7:05. So otherwise, yes, just enjoy yourselves. Good to see Down by the Bay, reporting for duty. Welcome. Good to see you. Hello, Cheryl, as well. Excited to have you playing along. Hello to Team Priebus's Rancid Pubis. Welcome. The entertaining tongue tie kind of names. Well done. Oh, yes, thanks for the tree compliment. Yes, I quite like it. Can't even see the full star. Oh, yeah, I guess you could. There you go. The adjustments, the constant adjustments. Thank you. Miss Chrissy did the pom-poms a few years ago, and they've held up well. A great job. A lot of good sweat equity on that one, but it paid off. Chrissy, my producer, my partner, the love of my life. Mwah. Hello to the Lord and Lady of Asquith, Center of the British Empire. Good to see you back as well, Mom and Dad. It's a family affair. Hello, Jan. Good to have you back as well. Good collection of teams so far. Hello to, yes, to Diane Rondi. If not in the chat yet, in the chat soon. Yes, thank you for the tree compliments. We really quite enjoy it as well. Hello to Agatha Christie. Good to have you. Good to have everyone joining in. We'll be getting started in about 3 minutes' time. Let us know your team name in the live chat if you're new. Otherwise, say hello in the live chat. I'm very glad to see everybody, and I'm sure that your competition will be glad to see you as well. The Trivia Club community still held together, even through this pandemic, through these live chats, through these live events from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm glad to continue to be able to do this, not only through 2020, but into 2021. Hello to Too Fast, Too Curious. Good to have you, and Merry Christmas back to you, the Questionables. Thank you very much. Yes, tonight's going to be our fifth last trivia night of 2020. We're in the final 5 of the year. Which means, yes, both a trivia night on the 22nd and the 29th is planned. Mm-hmm. We'll be getting started in another minute's time. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. Remember, don't say the answers in the live chat. Do not write them down there. Write them down on your piece of paper, and we'll be going over the answers after I ask all the questions. We're just going to give it a little bit more time and then jump into it. Let anyone else who might want to join us in the next few minutes be able to do so. You can always subscribe to the Trivia Club YouTube channel. You can always like this video as well. Give it that thumbs up. It'll help others find this video and find future Trivia Club live streams and videos, both live from this Trivia Clubhouse and otherwise, I'm sure. However the algorithm works. All right. Let's jump into some Trivia Club, shall we? We'll be getting started in 5, 4.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man with that bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. Trivia is planned for 20 questions tonight. Yes, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. This is our 34th edition of Trivia Club, live streamed for you tonight. And thank you for spending your time with Trivia Club. That's all I can ask for. Your time on Tuesday is all you need to give. But if you want to support Trivia Club in other ways, I've got a few options for you. For a one-time support or one-off support, you can do so through paypal.me/Russel Harder. And thank you to everyone who has already supported in that way as well. paypal.me/Russel Harder. So thank you to Down by the Bay and Egg the Quizdy, who have both supported Trivia Club like that, and for continued support and the perks that will come with it. Also, let me know what kind of perks that you'd want if you do so, or if you're interested. I've brought back the Patreon for Trivia Club, and that's at patreon.com/Trivia Club. With that to say, thank you to our newest patrons. Thank you to our newest patrons. Thank you to Joel Loyal and Sean Fitzpatrick. Yay! Thanks again to Jacob Ginsberg. And thank you to Matthew Smith for your continued support as well. Trivia Club had built up a really nice source of income over these last 8 years. And that's unfortunately all disappeared since March. So thank you for supporting Trivia Club and allowing it to continue into 2021, allowing this to continue to grow and just be a wonderful, fun trivia night that I can host every Tuesday. Alrighty, so speaking of this world we live in, if you're going outside, wear that mask. If you're doing anything else, wash those hands. Keeps you both safe, and it's the kindness you can do easily to keep others safe as well. And just you wearing a mask is the influence that other people might need to wear one themselves. And speaking of people who are at high risk as well, those at highest risk need your help the most. And something near and dear to my heart is Cystic Fibrosis Canada. That's a community of people who are already dealing with lung conditions, let alone having to live in this, COVID-19 world. So if you want to find out more about cystic fibrosis and even donate to Cystic Fibrosis Canada, you can go to cysticfibrosis.ca to support. Thank you very much.
And it's Giving Tuesday.
Oh, and it's Giving Tuesday.
So if you make a donation today, it'll be matched.
Oh, yeah. It's Giving Tuesday today. So, yes, if you do make a donation today to Cystic Fibrosis Canada, it will be matched. And that's at cysticfibrosis.ca. We'll have the link in the video description when I'm finished as well. Should have done that before, but I can do that right after. So, tonight is 20 questions of trivia goodness. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers on. I always love to interact with teams when we do these live events. So the best way to do that here is say hello in the live chats. Tell us your team name if you have not already. And when we're finished, share your team name and points in the comment section as well. If you're watching this afterwards, let us know in the comments how you did. I'll be very happy to hear from you. Last week and every week, we end the night with a bonus bit of trivia called I Built a VCR. That is an anagram for Trivia Club. Just switch it all up, and it's I Built a VCR. And last week's anagram, we were asking you to find the Christmas song because it's after Thanksgiving and Halloween, so it's technically Christmas. The anagram was Wistfully Astoria Harmonics. And the anagram, the song title that could be found in that is All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yes, indeed. It's already on the radio, I'm sure. It was already on the radio, I'm sure, like last month. So, what can we win tonight? Speaking of which, you can win the honor of getting that top score live at Trivia Club. Well done. Also, if you want to imagine a golden VHS that you could take home, imagine that, and that could be yours. That golden VHS tape. Ooh, ah. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, because you're here. Subscribe and like if you have not already. That'll help us out, help other people find Trivia Club. You can also find us at triviaclub.ca. And we have an Instagram now, instagram.com/triviaclubca. So find us, like us, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And one more thing, if you are needing entertainment for private events this holiday season or any other season, remember that Trivia Club is available to host a trivia event for you over Zoom, over Google Meet, however you like to do it. Just get in contact with me through any of those social medias. Also, I can let you know my email address if you really want to connect that way. And we'll be able to set up a private event as hosted by Trivia Club this holiday season. So there's only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club tonight and every night. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating to find any answers, you're only cheating yourself. Don't post any answers in the comment section. Keep that space free of any answers. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. And the only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Hey, thanks. All right. With all that said and done, otherwise, hello to Cookie Faced. Good to have you. As well as hello to F. Billy Zane. Good to have you back as well. All right, let's jump into it, shall we? Here we go. Trivia Club at Home, our 34th edition. Question number 1. Write down those answers on those pieces of paper or however you like to do it. Question number 1. It is words of the year of the week. For the first time, both Merriam-Webster and Dictionary.com both chose the same word of the year for 2020. Unsurprisingly, it was this word. Searches for which on Dictionary.com went up 13,575% this year. Once again, for the first time, both Merriam-Webster and Dictionary.com both chose the same word of the year for 2020. Unsurprisingly, it was this word. Searches for which on Dictionary.com went up 13,575%. Hello to the M. Night Shenanigans. Question number 2. We're going back again and again. So which notable 1995 comedy would have 3 sequels over the next 18 years, adding next, after next, and last to the original title? Once again, name the notable 1995 comedy that would have 3 sequels over the next 18 years. After its initial 1995 release, they added next, after next, and last to the original title. For question number 2, I'll actually give an additional hint. So question number 2, this notable 1995 Ice Cube comedy would have 3 sequels over the next 18 years. That would be ones that added next, after next, and last to the original title. Question number 3. Question number 3 is a question that will steal the lead. So, question number 3, what 2018 Heist movie was the first major studio lead role for Oscar winner Viola Davis? Once again, name that 2018 Heist movie that was the first major studio lead role for Oscar winner Viola Davis. And question number 4, what is the connection between the answers, nothing in the questions, just those answers of questions 2 and 3? Yes, how do 2 and 3 connect? I will say the connection is not not movie related, because in the question I note that there are 2 movies. So you have to go deeper than the fact that movie stuff. Movie stuff is part of it. But what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Once again, question number 2, to maybe help with that connection. Question number 2, this notable 1995 Ice Cube comedy would have 3 sequels over the next 18 years, adding next, after next, and last to the original title. And question number 3, what 2018 Heist movie was the first major studio lead role for Oscar winner Viola Davis? And yes, question number 4, what's the connection, movie stuff not included, between the answers of 2 and 3? Question number 5 now. Question number 5. It is called Best Known For. So, as always, for Best Known For, I'm going to ask for 4 answers for, in this case, the 4 movies that, according to the InternetMovieDatabase.com and its algorithm, that the following actor is quote-unquote known for. So that question number 5, what are the 4 movies that, according to IMDb.com, that Whoopi Goldberg is known for? In those 4 movies that Whoopi Goldberg is known for. This is, yes, according to the algorithm of their website. So it could be, and it's usually based on some mixture of box office, of awards recognition, of, whatever notoriety is. It's all to the clicks or the algorithm of the Internet Movie Database.com. It's what are the 4 movies that Whoopi Goldberg is known for? Question number 6. I'm going to take a running start on this question. So, in the Sonic the Hedgehog series of video games, what items do players collect that act as Sonic's health? So, in the Sonic the Hedgehog series of video games, what are the items that players collect that act in their own way as Sonic's health? Question number 7 is a question with a view. So your question number 7, the kitchen, billiard room, and conservatory are areas integral to what board game? First published in 1949. Once again, the kitchen, billiard room, and conservatory are all areas integral to what board game? First published in 1949. Question number 8 now is called Bit by Bit. It's our first, and I guess only, but our audio clue for tonight. Bit by bit, I'm going to play a 8-bit version, a chiptune version, as they call it, of a popular song, and you name that song for a point, and name the musical act responsible for the original 8-bit version of that song. For a second point, 2 possible points to be won. Name this song, name the musical act responsible. 8-bit versions of a song. So think of it as a old Nintendo game tune or a ringtone on a flip cell phone. So here we go. Name the song, name the musical act responsible on this question number 8, this Bit by Bit. Yes, that is that question number 8, that Bit by Bit. Name that song. Name the musical act responsible for that song. Great tune. Even better now, but great tune. All right. Question number 9. Time to tag the line. With Tag the Line, I'm going to give you a tagline from a movie's poster, and you name that movie. So name the movie with the poster tagline. What he really wanted was to spend Thanksgiving with his family. What he got was 3 days with the turkey. Once again, what he really wanted was to spend Thanksgiving with his family. What he got was 3 days with the turkey. And one more time on that tag the line, name the movie with the poster tagline. What he really wanted was to spend Thanksgiving with his family. What he got was 3 days with the turkey. That's for question number 9. Question number 10 is our first game show game of the night. It is called Survey Says. It is Trivia Club's spin on the Family Feud. I'm going to give you an actual Family Feud survey question. So you have to give me not only what your best guess is at this question, but what you think is the best guess, the number one answer for the 100 Americans actually surveyed for this question. So question number 10, Survey Says, name something that a lot of people have a fear or phobia of. So name something that a lot of people have a fear or phobia of. That's your question number 10. That Survey Says. Not only give your best guess, but give your best guess at the biggest answer, the most popular answer as per the 100 Americans surveyed. Trivia water. Question number 11. With question number 11, it's like father, ... So, for question number 11, John Lithgow's son, Ian, played Dr. Dick Solomon's student Leon throughout this series. Once again, John Lithgow's son, Ian, played Dr. Dick Solomon's student Leon throughout this TV series. Question number 12 now. We are subtracting pronouns. So, for your question number 12, take us away from a theater job, and you end up with this, another pronoun. Once again, take us away from a theater job, and you end up with this, or this word, another pronoun. It's a bit of a word puzzle trivia question. Question number 13 now. Question number 13, we're asking about parents of parents. So, for your question number 13, this TV show lasted 1 year longer than its parent series, Perfect Strangers, in which Harriet Winslow was an elevator operator. Once again, name that TV show, which lasted 1 year longer than its parent series, Perfect Strangers, in which that show's character Harriet Winslow was an elevator operator. Question number 14. Now we're going to quiz you on real names of fake people. So your question number 14, bibendum doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. Not the same way as the name we know this roly-poly tire mascot better for, this alliterative name. Once again, bibendum doesn't exactly sing. So we know the roly-poly tire mascot better by this alliterative name. Question number 15. It is countdown takedown time. That's our second game show game of the night. With countdown takedown, we're going to play with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. We're going to ask you a question with a number attached to that answer. You want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. If you're right on the actual number, that is 5 points. If you're within at least 25% of the actual number, that is still 2 solid points. A couple of good points there. So, your countdown takedown. That question, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does or did the heaviest turkey on record weigh in pounds? Once again, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much did the heaviest turkey on record weigh in pounds? We want to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. Do I need to ballpark it? Producer says no. So unless the chat is clamoring for it. Yes, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey on record weigh in pounds? How much does or did that turkey weigh? Question number 16. This question is about a missed cast. So, it is missed this cast. Terry Hatcher was considered for the role of Jamie Buckman on this TV sitcom, but lost at the final audition to Helen Hunt. Once again, Terry Hatcher was considered for the role of Jamie Buckman on this TV sitcom, but lost on the final auditions, or at the final auditions, to Helen Hunt. Question number 17 now. It's called It Stinks. I'll give you a bad review for what people think of as a good movie, and you tell me what that movie is. So once again, name that movie. From this bad review, your question number 17, John Simon of The New Leader wrote, "The slab is never explained, leaving the movie, for all its lively visual and mechanical spectacle, a kind of space Spartacus, and most pretentious still, or more pretentious still, a shaggy God story." Once again, the slab is never explained, leaving the movie, for all its lively visual and mechanical spectacle, a kind of space Spartacus. And more pretentious still, a shaggy god story. That's a clever burn at the end, I gotta say. But yes, even though this was a bad review, it's generally thought of as a good movie. Name that movie. That's your question number 17. Question number 18 is an 18-word hint for an 18-letter movie title. So name the movie from name the movie whose title is 18 letters long from this 18-word hint. Pixar's only prequel, this 2013 release features aspiring scarers Mike and Sully meeting in the groves of academia. Once again, Pixar's only prequel, this 2013 release features aspiring scarers Mike and Sully meeting in the groves of academia. Question number 19 now. It is all about streaming episodes. I'm going to give you the name of 4 or the 3 episode titles, and you name that streaming show. So, question number 19. Name that TV show from these episode titles. Those episode titles are Chapter 2, The Mallrats, Chapter 4, Will the Wise, and Chapter 7, Holly Jolly. Once again, Chapter 2, The Mallrats, Chapter 4, Will the Wise, Chapter 7, Holly Jolly. Name that streaming series. Are there any questions that I can repeat or clarify from those first 19 before I jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale? Question number 11. Yes, let me know in the live chat if there's anything else I can repeat or clarify. So, question number 11. John Lithgow's son, Ian, played Dr. Dick Solomon's student Leon through this TV series. That's question number 11. Question number 12. I'll try to go in order. So question number 12, you're going to subtract a pronoun to get another pronoun with this one. So take us, US, away from a theater job, and you end up with this word, another pronoun. Number 13. This show lasted This TV show lasted 1 year longer than its parent series, the series that it spun off of, Perfect Strangers. In Perfect Strangers, Harriet Winslow was an elevator operator. Number 14. Bibendum doesn't actually sing, so we know the roly-poly tire mascot better by this alliterative name. Gesundheit. And then 18 and then 20 after that. All right. Question number 18. Looks like 20 is good after that. 18. So Pixar's only prequel, this 2013 release features aspiring scarers Mike and Sully meeting in the groves of academia. And if there's nothing else to repeat or clarify, I think I got all, because there's a few that were within. All right, excellent. So let me get that 5-minute clock ready. This lightning round will be 5 minutes in length. I'll ask you to name any 10 of the potential answers for 10 possible points on that question. Number 20, our Trivia Royale. So here we go. A Trivia Royale, our prolonged lightning round. So name any 10 of the 27 scripted primetime TV series, be that live action or cartoon, half an hour or hour long, in the United States that aired at least 11 seasons. So name the TV shows, primetime in the US, scripted as well, that have aired at least or did air at least 11 seasons. And that is with their first episode airing sometime on or after 1980. So in the past 30 years, with shows, including shows only that have started within the last 30 years, name any 10 of those 27 TV shows that have aired at least 11 seasons. And remember, this is a live action or cartoon series. They have to be prime time, so they have to be your 7 o'clock onward in Eastern time, at least. I think anywhere. And it is scripted, so no 60 minutes. I can get that off although that started before the year 1980 as well. But yes, any 10 of the 27 potential answers will get you a point. Think of a long-running TV show, American TV show. Not that I think that there's an 11-season Canadian TV show, but 1980 would be 40 years. Maths. So 40 years. Thank you, Matt. Yes, that have aired in the last 40 years, since 1980. And this is with their first episode airing sometime on or after the year 1980. A good rule of thumb is, was this TV show popular enough to have lasted 11 series in the first place? Time has begun. I forgot to show the clock earlier, but we are already past the 3-minute mark, so already 2 minutes off the clock. See the, oh, there you go. See the white slowly becoming blue, for an example. 2:30, so we're already at the halfway mark. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. There have been 27 scripted primetime TV series in the US that have aired at least 11 seasons or more since they first aired in 1980 or after. Name them for a point each. Any 10 of the 27 TV shows that have done so. And these are either half an hour or hour-long programs. This is according to Wikipedia, in case we want to have to parse out what prime time, what counts as prime time or any of the other things. We're looking for United States-based shows, scripted primetime TV shows. Those are the qualifiers, but they can be live action or cartoons. They just have had to air or started airing in the last 40 years. 1 minute remaining. Write down those 10 popular, long-running shows. Both popular and surprisingly popular. Sometimes you just got to fill a niche to go for 11 plus seasons. Doesn't just have to be 11, no, at least 11. For some of these, as much as like 25 plus. 30 seconds remaining. You can fill in any other blanks that you might have, as we'll be marking our papers after the time is over. At that 30-second, 20-second phase, time is, yes, running low. 15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep, beep, beep. Time is up. Yes, indeed. That is your Trivia Royale. On this, admittedly, TV-heavy night of trivia. Yeah, I dove into TV, I suppose, in the last week. So, finalize those answers. Fill in any blanks in the time it takes me to scroll to the top, because we are locking in our answers as we go through those questions, awarding points for correct answers. 1 point per correct answer, unless otherwise stated. Add up all these points by the time we are finished, and we'll see how we all did. So question number 1. We're asking you about the word of the year of the week. So this week, for the first time, both Merriam-Webster and Dictionary.com both chose the same word of the year for 2020. It sounds like a pretty wild coincidence, but at the same time, this has been a very specific kind of year, and they've both only been doing the word of the year thing for like 15, 16 years. So it's not a giant pool to take from either. But yes, the word of the year for both Merriam-Webster and Dictionary.com was pandemic. Did you know? Pandemic. Yeah. I don't have to tell you. You're here. Okay, question number 2. Back again and again. Got to get down for this answer. So this notable 1995 Ice Cube comedy would have 3 sequels over the next 18 years, adding next, after next, and last to the original title. That original title being Friday, next Friday, Friday after next, and last Friday. That third sequel being released in 2013. Question number 3, stealing the lead on this one. So what 2018 heist movie was the first major studio lead role for Oscar winner Viola Davis? That would be Widows. So what's the connection And like I said, we had to go more than just movie related because it was in the question that they were both movies. So what's the connection between Friday and widows? They are words that can follow black. Black Friday, Black Widows. That's what we were looking for. Connection is black. Question number 5, best known for. What are the 4 movies that, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, that IMDb.com, that Whoopi Goldberg is known for? So a point for every one of these answers. For each one of these answers, not for every. Point for Ghost. Point for Sister Act. Nice. Point for The Color Purple. Her breakout, her initial Hollywood role. And a point for Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. I agree it's a weird 4th one, but they always are kind of strange. There are a lot of good answers for that 4th one, but it was Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. So once again, a point for Ghost, a point for Sister Act, a point for The Color Purple, and a point for Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. What were you thinking?
Boys on the Side.
Oh, Boys on the Side, that's a good one. Yeah. Jumpin' Jack Flash, also good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Boys on the Side, that's also a Drew Barrymore movie, isn't it? Yeah. Question number 6, a running start. So, in the Sonic the Hedgehog series of video games, what item do players collect that act as Sonic's health? Every time he gets knocked around, he loses these, but he can pick them back up again. That would be rings. Rings. Running around for those rings. Question number 7, with a view. So the kitchen, the billiard room, and the conservatory are areas integral to the board game first published in 1949, Clue. Room with a clue. Question number 8. We're going bit by bit. That 8-bit song was an 8-bit version of Total Eclipse of the Heart. Great song. Wonderful song.
Mm-hmm.
Total Eclipse of the Heart for a point. And this is by Bonnie Tyler for a second point. Question number 9. Tagging the line. So what he really wanted was to spend Thanksgiving with his family. What he got was 3 days with the turkey. That would be Steve Martin with John Goodman in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh, I said John Goodman. John Candy, yes. I got way ahead of myself. I think the John Goodman one is the sequel that never happened. John Candy, yes. That would be, yes, a point for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Question number 10. Survey says, name something that a lot of people have a fear or phobia of. There's 5 possible answers for points on this one. So I'll start with the 1-point answer and work up to the 5-point answer. Yes, if you guess their number 1 answer, you'll get 5 points. But let's start with the 1-point answer. Name something that a lot of people have a fear or phobia of. I believe in a thing called love. I mean, I probably should have warmed up my voice for that one, but that was a song, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, by the band The Darkness. Yes, the fear of the darkness. The band The Darkness. For a point. Dark or darkness, it will be a point. 1 point there. Let's see. 2 points if you thought of this answer and were like, H2, oh no. That'd be water. Yeah, water. What water are I talking about? I don't know. 2 points. I was thinking of one thing with this, but okay, 3 points. If you've had it enough, with this answer on these planes, but it's not planes. It is snakes. It's a long way to a bad joke. But yes, 3 points for snakes. Really slipped by me there. 4 points. If, speaking of planes, yes, you got up a little high, too high, because you have a fear of heights. Fear of heights. I would also actually count flying on heights, but we can always parse that out. 4 points for heights. And 5 points, not 8 points, but 5 points for this phobia. Man, spiders, man. Yeah, spiders for 5 points. Fear of heights for 4 points. Snakes. Why does it always have to be snakes? Indiana Jones for 3 points. 2 points for water and 1 point for darkness. Question number 11. Like Father ... John Lithgow's son, Ian, played Dr. Dick Solomon's student, Leon, throughout this TV series. That would be Third Rock from the Sun. Remember Third Rock from the Sun? Maybe you did. Question number 12. If you take us, US, away from a theater job, you end up with this word, another pronoun. Us away from the theater job, usher, and you get her, H-E-R, H-E-R, R. H-E-R. Her is what we're looking for. Question number 13, parents of parents. So the Parent series, Perfect Strangers, lasted 1 year less than its spinoff, in which Harriet Winslow wasn't just an elevator operator like she was in Perfect Strangers. She was the matriarch of a wonderful Chicago family. I think it was Chicago, maybe like suburbs of Chicago, with an annoying neighbor. So he got into hijinks. Family Matters. The Winslows had Urkel as their neighbor. Yes, Family Matters. Question number 14. Real names of fake characters. Bibendum, or Bibendum, I said that same thing twice, doesn't exactly sing. So we know the roly-poly tire mascot better by the alliterative name Michelin Man. Yes, he's the Michelin Man, better known as Bibendum. Sometimes you just have to listen to the people, the clients the people that buy your tires, and just decide to give them a shorthand. That's longer than the actual name, but better. Question number 15, our countdown takedown. So according to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey, or did the heaviest turkey on record, weigh in pounds? Can I get a drum roll, please? That turkey weighed 86 pounds. 86 pounds. We could also talk about the farming of animals, the industrial
Farming club.
the industrial farming complex, certainly, because 86 pounds is too heavy for a turkey, but it is the answer. So 86 pounds will get you 5 big points. If you guessed 85 to 64, that's 2 points. If you guessed more than 86 pounds, I guess you were thinking ahead to Christmas. Oh, 87, no. You were thinking ahead to Christmas. Oh, that sweet, sweet turkey. 1 pound more. So close. Unfortunately, 0 points for 87. Oh, 63 and round up. Candace gave me 86. It did, unfortunately. 63 and below is also 0 points. Question number 16, missed cast. So Terry Hatcher was considered for the role of Jamie Buckman on this TV series, but lost at the final auditions to Helen Hunt. Would have been a much different series. I mean, personalities bring a lot to the sitcom that is Mad About You, which returned, I think, last year. Is it already this year? I think it's last year for a comeback season. Question number 17. It stinks. So John Simon, the new leader, wrote about this movie, the slab is never explained, leaving the movie, for all its lively visual and mechanical spectacle, a kind of space Spartacus, and more pretentious still, a shaggy god story. That is 2001, A Space Odyssey. 2001, A Space Odyssey. I gotta say, with that slab thing, I was inspired by the recent surprise slab / probable art project that was found and then disappeared in Arizona. I think it was Arizona. It was someone's art project. Or a promotional something for something. Question number 18. 18-word hints for an 18-letter movie title. Utah. Thank you. It was in Utah. It's nothing more complicated than somebody put it there and then took it away, though. But it got people going. Pixar's only prequel, this 2013 release features aspiring scarers Mike and Sully meeting in the groves of academia at the Monsters University. And question number 19, that streaming show had these episode titles: Chapter 2, The Mallrats, Chapter 4, Will the Wise, and Chapter 7, Holly Jolly. Could have also included Chapter, I think it's probably 11 or 10, maybe 12 or 13, The Upside Down. Ooh. That would be Stranger Things. Stranger Things. And Cheryl, well done on the turkey guess. That is 2 points. Remember, for that question number 15, just going back to that, 86 will get you 5 points, but 85 to 64, anything between 85 and 64 will still get you 2 points. Good guesses all around. Some very close ones. Indeed. Question number 20 now, our Trivia Royale. 10 possible points to be won. So here are the live action. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, a lot of close ones. Here are the any 10 you could have named for 10 points of the 27 scripted primetime TV series, live action or cartoon, in the United States that were produced and aired in the United States that have aired at least 11 seasons, with that first episode airing sometime on or after 1980, according to Wikipedia. And when the question was saying about the turkey, they said 80, then thought that's ridiculous, agreed, and switched to 60. I can't confirm any comfort in that 86-pound turkey, though I do know it was named Tyson. So they were, let's say, cruel enough to name it. All right, question number 20. So a point each, starting with the most seasons and going down in the list from there to the group of 11 season shows. I think I know where that starts. More or less. All right. Starting off with The Simpsons. It's been around for a while. Then Law and Order Special Victims Unit, which is now the second longest running TV show of all time. Then Law and Order, which ended its run before Gunsmoke, which is not on here because it aired earlier than 1980. Family Guy, it's getting up there. NCIS, American Dad, Grey's Anatomy, CSI, ER, Criminal Minds, Supernatural, King of the Hill, The Big Bang Theory, Murder, She Wrote, I know, 2.5 Men, NYPD Blue, Bones, Cheers, Frasier's, no, just Frasier, NCIS Los Angeles, I'm also surprised, Murphy Brown, Married with Children, Modern Family, Will and Grace, and this is including the additional comeback season or two, Seventh Heaven, The X-Files, and Bob's Burgers. Those are the 11 season shows. Once again, for a point each: The Simpsons, Law and Order SVU, Law and Order, Family Guy, NCIS, NCIS Los Angeles, American Dad, Grey's Anatomy, CSI, ER, Criminal Minds, Supernatural, King of the Hill, The Big Bang Theory, Murder, She Wrote, 2.5 Men, NYPD Blue, Bones, Cheers, Frasier, NCIS Los Angeles, I already said that, Murphy Brown, Married with Children, Modern Family, Will and Grace, Seventh Heaven, The X-Files, Bob's Burgers. Oh yes, I will. They did not include it, but I mean, I did not necessarily say network only, though they might have included primetime TV series. It's not on the Wikipedia list, but I agree that South Park and Always Sunny both should be on there, and they have. I think Supernatural is looped in because they do loop in the CW as a major network somehow. But I mean, if Supernatural is on there, I can be convinced as South Park and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as answers as well. Even if they're not ready for prime time, man. But it's true, yeah, I didn't specify network shows, though they might have subconsciously said that anyway, while just being, biased against Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So yes, a point for South Park and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You can add up all those points. Double check anything with me as well as we do so. Let us know your point totals. 41 possible points to be won. I believe it is 41. Once again, thank you all for joining in. Always a pleasure to have everyone involved. Have everyone take part in trivia as you're adding up those potential point totals. Let us know in the live chat both your point totals and the points you got, or in your team name, I mean. And here's that bonus bit of trivia for you, a tiebreaker if needed. Otherwise, we'll be giving you the anagram answer next week. So that I built a VCR question, I built a VCR being an anagram of Trivia Club. Find the song by The Weeknd in the following anagram. So find this song by The Weeknd in the following anagram. The anagram is Fancy Fact Melee. Too good of an anagram to pass up. Oh, a lot of high scores tonight. Well done, all. I'm seeing a lot of 30s. So, well done to Down by the Bay with the new personal best. I believe it is too. 37 points. Good job as well to the Lord and Lady from the center of the British Empire with either 32 or I believe a little further down it was 35. So potentially 35 points, maybe 32. Good job, everyone, for watching TV. Indeed, I'm counting Sunny and South Park. So Reince Priebus's Rancid Pubis got 38 points. That's the score to beat from the Rancid Priebus, 38 points. 21 for your producer and mine. Well done as well, your producer. Yay. 32 points for Too Fast, Too Curious. Thank you. 30 points for the Questionables. 6 points for Team Uno Persona. Well done. 34 points for F. Billy Zane. Another strong night. 30 points for the Buddyless Travelers. Good score, even for being buddyless. Well done. 32 points for Cookie Faced. Agatha Christie got 35 points. 11 points for Cheryl and Lou. Cheryl and Lou. Well done. 35 points for the M. Night Shenanigans. Good scores all around. Good group of teams in the 34 to 37 range. And with Rancid Priebus has a short name with 38 points. Well done. I think the first highest score for you, I believe. So congratulations to you and your team. Great job all once again. Thank you once again for joining in. We'll be back again December 8th for that fourth last Trivia Club of 2020. Thank you all for supporting Trivia Club, for joining in both on the chat and just saying hello and liking the video, giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, doing everything you can, just joining in. Thank you to again for our supporters on Patreon. Thank you to Joel, Sean, and Jacob, and Matt as well. And thank you to everyone who supports Trivia Club, continuing into 2021 live from this Trivia Clubhouse. I very much appreciate it. Tonight's champions are everyone who stays home and wears a mask if you're going out, who washes your hands when you get back as well. Take care of yourselves. There's only one more thing to say before we wrap up the night. So say it along with me. Won't you?
Oops.
When that is this.
It's
remember.
Oh yeah.
Remember.
I forget.
It's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
See you
Thank
next week.
See you next week. I love you.
I love you.
Bye, everybody.